Hello, my name is Allison Restrepo, and today I will be speaking to you about animal testing and how we should stop it. Animal testing is unnecessary and it's hurting innocent animals. According to an article written in 2017 by the Humane Society International, it is estimated that 115 million animals worldwide are used in laboratory experiments every year. Animal testing can be defined as using animals to test things like medicines, cosmetics, and even cleaning products. Animals are going through a lot of pain, and this needs to be stopped. First, I'd like you to think to yourself about an animal or a pet that you might have at home. And think about them being poked and prodded and having chemicals poured on top of them just so that you could have a fancy smelling shower gel. I am very against animal testing. And for this reason, I wanted to do some research and see if there are some ways that we can stop animal testing. Today, I will first speak about what animal testing is, what it consists of, and I will then speak about the problem with animal testing and propose some solutions to stop animal testing. These are some pictures from PETA, Asia. This is a mouse that has gone through animal testing. This is a primate who has gone through animal testing and is in poor living conditions. And this is a rabbit who has also gone through animal testing. Animal testing is harmful to animals, and is not as beneficial as we could think. The Humane Society International stated that there are a variety of species that are being tested on. Just to name a few, there are mice, fish, rats, rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, farm animals, birds, cats, dogs, mini pigs, non-human primates, which are monkeys, and in some countries, chimpanzees that are being tested on. Some forms and procedures that have been used to test on them would be chemical exposure, drug exposure, genetic manipulation, food and water deprivation, recovery from surgical processes, recovery from inflicted wounds, burns, electric shock, and many other forms of testing. So what's the problem with animal testing? Well, it's unethical because we're causing pain to animals. In an article by procon.org stated, called "Should Animals Be Used for Animal Testing?", the U.S. Department of Agriculture reported in 2010 that 97,123 animals suffered pain during experiments while being given no anesthetics for relief, including 1,395 primates, 5,996 rabbits, 33,663 guinea pigs, and 48,015 hamsters. So animal testing is unethical because we're causing pain to innocent animals, and it can be inaccurate. Because of the fact that animals are not human, and we're testing animals to see how a human would react to certain things. In an article by ProCon titled "Should Animals Be Used for Scientific or Commercial Testing?", Paul Furlong, professor of clinical neuroimaging at Ashton University, stated, "It is very hard to create an animal model that even equates closely to what we are trying to achieve in the human." The Humane Society International explained in an article titled "About Animal Testing" that animal testing is resource insensitive, restrictive in numbers of substances that can be tested, gives little understanding of how chemicals behave in the human body, and in many cases it does not predict real-world human reactions. So now that I've spoken a little bit about what animal testing is, I would like to move on to some solutions that we can have for animal testing. There are other ways that we can perform tests for the same reasons we are performing tests on animals. We can use volunteered human organs from patients either living or dead to see and go through tests that we would with animals. In a video titled "Humane Society International, Replacing Animals in Research", in 2013, professor at Blizzard Institute at Queen Mary University of England, Gareth Zanger, explained, "We get tissues from surgery, the patient consents, we team up with surgeons, and we bring these tissues fresh and alive to the laboratory." In the same video, Professor of Molecular Pathology at Imperial College of London, Gerald E. Thomas, continued in saying that enables us to understand the biology of the cancer that is literally being removed from the patient a few minutes earlier. She said this in speaking about when they removed a cancerous tumor cell from a human so they could do tests on that instead of removing a cancer cell from an animal and seeing how it would react and apply that to humans. We don't have to use human organs or animal organs to find the same results. In an article by New England Anti-Vivisection Society titled In Testing, it explains that animals have been used to predict things such as how safe products are for humans. But now scientists are coming up with new ways and safer ways to get the same results. Things like in vitro, which as stated in the same article, says that it is the use of test methods and models based on human cells and tissues. We can also use computerized testing and models to find the same results. Lastly, and if not most importantly, I would like to speak about what we can do to help stop animal testing. There are good things that can come from stopping animal testing, such as it could be safer for us as humans and for animals to test on humans or human-related models. In an article, in a video titled Humane Society International, Replacing Animals in Research, Gerald D. Thomas stated that we are reaching a point where we really need to start thinking outside of the box and develop better human-related models. Because after all, it's humans we're testing. It's not mice. And there are ways that you can help stop animal testing, such as you can stop buying products that have used animal testing. Now, this can help because companies can see that the public is not pleased with the use of animal testing, and with less people buying their products, they might be prompted to do something about it. You can sign up for organ donation. You can donate some of your organs or tissues or sometimes even bone marrow while you're still living towards medical research, or you can leave your body for science through organ donation after you pass away. And a last thing that you can do is inform others about animal testing. Once people see that animal testing is not only bad for us, but for the animals as well, they can be more prompted to do something about it and help in stopping animal testing. In conclusion, animal testing is an issue. It is harmful to many innocent animals, and it could be doing us harm and wasting our time, money, and medical research. There are other alternatives that we can use for animal testing that is safer for us and the animals. And there are ways that we can help stop this and move to better things for the future. Animal testing is harming many animals and species, and it needs to be put to a stop. Next time you buy your shower gel, I want you to think to yourself, how many animals had to suffer just so that you could have that product?